Hey guys, Supercross Productions here, and today I'm going to be doing a custom minifigure showcase video on Deadpool. Now this is actually the first Deadpool figure that I have made for myself, because I have made two in the past, and neither were for me. They were both commissioned figures. And so finally, because of the release of Once Upon a Deadpool that drops today, I decided to make and showcase a Deadpool for the release of the movie. I actually haven't seen either of the Deadpool movies. Probably see this new one. That's also part of the reason for me making this figure. But, and so, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the showcase video. Alright, so I'll give you guys a full 360 of the figure. And, so, I did put this figure together rather quickly. I tried not to rush it too much, so if there's any thing that looks a mess, that's why. I did try to make this different from the ones that I made commissioned. I tried to add a little extra details that I didn't add to the commissioned figures, which I mention that now, not because I didn't add them on purpose. When I made those Deadpools for commissioned figures, they were actually based off of MGF's Deadpool, and back then, when I wasn't so good, I didn't really add too many details, even though I tried to keep my figures accurate. So this Deadpool, I did try to add as much detail as possible and to keep him accurate. So starting from the top, the head is sculpted. It was a normal minifigure head. I just sculpted over the top to give him the look of the mask. And then I left this piece bunched there, since his mask does come over a little bit in the back. And all the details are pretty self-explanatory. The whole figure was painted. I tried to add a few 3D elements, like his sword strap, which is not removable. I would have liked to make it removable, but there was no way for me to, so it is glued to the torso. And it goes over the shoulder, as you see there, around the back. And then the little straps to hold the swords in, little holsters, are also made out of electrical tape. Surprisingly, it feels like it's delicate and gonna break, but surprisingly the glue held pretty well. It does stick off his back a lot in a weird way when the swords aren't in it, but I guess you can try and press it down when the swords aren't in there. It won't really hold though. It likes to stay suspended. Then the rest of the 3D elements are made out of cardboard, like the two pouches here, and then the three on the back, but the gun holsters on both sides of the legs, and a little bit of patches he has there. Then the emblem on the front of his belt is sculpted, and the paint mark for the legs does go around all four sides, like the boots. But yeah, so that's really about it for Deadpool. I guess I'll just put his swords back in his holster, and now we can go ahead and wrap up this video. Alright guys, so that's about it for this video. I really hope you guys liked it. There isn't really much else for me to show you, since I just did show you all my plans for figures in the Elseworld crossover video. I am gonna still try and make Bumblebee for the release. I don't know if I will. He will be done this month. I just don't know if it'll be done for release. I'm really hoping I can finish for release. There's a lot of sculpt work that has to be done on it. But there's not really much else that I've worked on since that video, since these were filmed back to back. Even though in that video you'll notice Deadpool is incomplete. I finished him the same day as I finished recording that video. You guys probably don't need to know all that, but yes, I don't know when I will see the movie. Like I said, since I still haven't seen the other one, I do know spoilers from the other two. But since new scenes were filmed for this one, I heard, and it even shows so in the trailer, I'd like it if you guys please keep the comments spoiler free. If I do see any spoiler comments, I will be deleting them. Alright, yeah, so that's it for this video. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. And bye.